My name is Nicholas, and today I'll present to you guys financial transaction taxes in the American economy. Firstly, I live and go to school in Washington, D.C., and I was inspired to do this because of a book that my neighbor dropped off. It's called The Emerging Kingdom, and it's about different policies and ways we can restructure our economy in order to modernize and create a different uh, American lifestyle. And the driving factor behind this was the financial transaction tax offered, um, which would sort of fund the entire project. This financial transaction tax appealed to me because Mr. Smith also exposed the underlying issues behind the current income tax based taxing system that we currently have. Um, Firstly, the income tax is obsolete, meaning this was created during the 1800s um, as a way to tax, manufacturing jobs, production, and it made sense to tax these kind of things because that's where most of the money was at the time. However, that is not the case anymore, especially considering our large financial sectors and the trading exchanges, all those kind of things. And that income tax system unfairly burdens workers and everyday people who work jobs. And it would make more sense to tax other things besides income tax because that's no longer where the money is. And on top of that, there's a ton of administrative costs when it comes to income taxes, and this could be solved with a FTT. So what exactly is an FTT? A financial transaction tax, more precisely, is a tax that applies to exchanges in money and transactions. Um, a similar tax is called the security transaction tax, or an STT, which more specifically targets securities and stocks. Um, and this taps into a much larger monetary economy, which is valued at like $7 quadrillion or something. It's huge, much bigger compared to our current income pool or material economy that we are taxing today. And many countries have some kind of successful FTT, like the UK, India, Turkey, France, and we could kind of copy those kinds of systems and implement them into our economy. Um, so in my paper, I researched the impact on the monetary economy because any kind of changes, especially in a tax, will have some kind of effect, uh, negative effect on things like trading volumes. However, if you keep an FTT low enough, like 0.2%, on transactions, then it'll have subtle impacts on trading volume. It won't decrease it to a noticeable extent. And because of this, it can generate significant revenue, um, which is always a positive. Um, However, one exception to this was high frequency trading, um, due to their very low profit margins. Um, and the way that their business model works is that they look for slight changes in these prices. And if you add on an extra tax, the cost to trade will put it above many of those prices, meaning that trading volume will probably decrease at a very large rate. In the real world, the average person will see an increase in their wealth as it's no longer merely taxed. This is obviously with the assumption that FTTs do mostly replace income tax to a large degree. Um, as for banks and financial institutions, they may lose money due to their business model, which is primarily uh, trading and exchanging money with people and other banks. Um, so, well, I don't know if that'll just change how they operate, but it'll certainly impacts it. Um, However, a plus could be a possibly balanced government budget with real income and real government income and um, more productive and more spending from American citizens, we could see a balanced government budget and a working towards our government debt. So in conclusion, um, no transition really is going to be easy, especially one that um, is related to our tax system, which we have used for centuries. Um, there are inherent risks to these taxes on our economy, um, but I do believe that the benefits will outweigh these costs. And finally, when implementing these taxes, it should be taken slowly, as in not jumping directly into our goal amount of tax. As let's say, for example, our target goal for taxes was 0.2%. We should be starting off at a smaller number, like 0.01%, and see how that changes our trading volumes and impacts the economy. And slowly and surely, we can reach a sustainable FTT level that'll benefit the American economy and finally modernize our tax system. Thank you very much.